Stephen, just off the back of Friday, what was your message to the players immediately after the game? And then what's the message been as we've started this training week?
I think a lot of the downfalls in the game were self-inflicted. It's fairly disappointing, and it's an area that we have to address moving forward.
And what sort of mood are you sensing in the group now that they're back out on the training track this week?
I think there's a mix of some people wanting answers onto why things have happened and how they've happened, and then there's probably a group of players that are opportunistic as well. They can see an opportunity to maybe play the last game of the season. So I think there's a fairly healthy blend there.
So still plenty of motivation in the group, even though technically there's nothing on the game.
Well, we haven't beaten Melbourne Victory since I've been the coach, so it'd be nice to do that. And then also, we're very aware that we're playing on Good Friday. We don't want to, have people coming out and supporting us on Good Friday and not giving them a performance. So I think that's something we need to be take very seriously.
I guess the flip side is that Victory have literally everything to play for. Even a win might not be enough for them. So are you expecting them to come out all guns blazing?
Yes, definitely. They're a very good side. Lots of very experienced players. It's quite a shock they are where they are. I think they'd be shocked more than anyone. So yeah, we're expecting them to obviously try and put that right and put themselves in the six. They'll obviously be well fired up. I don't think Jeff pulls any punches there. So we've got to be ready because our last game of the season last season wasn't pretty for us. So we want to make sure there's no repeat of that.
I know you've mentioned, I think the Victory away game was one of maybe 3 games this season where you were disappointed with the overall performance. Is that an extra motivating factor, do you feel, to try and make amends for that performance?
Definitely, yes. It was a very dark afternoon for us there. We want to make sure that we put that right, definitely.
And in terms of Victory's key threats, what do you see those as being?
In my opinion, Polachan is the best midfielder in the comp. So probably that. Obviously, they've got dead ball threats as well. And I just think they're very robust at the back with Bunge and Morrison. They're obviously very difficult to get past. We just got to be on our guard. I mean, they're a very experienced side, a very good side. So we just got to be ready.
Injuries wise, we saw Teresa Morrissey a late withdrawal from the game against Brisbane. Can we just get an update on her and any other potential ins and outs this week?
Yeah, it was a devastating blow for us, unfortunately. Teresa's obviously been huge for us. To lose her so close to kickoff was a real setback for us, and I don't think we managed it very well, which is disappointing. And it's very disappointing for Dale because it's very exciting for her to have her debut for the club, but just obviously would have been nice to have it in better circumstances for her. Hopefully Teresa comes through okay this week. She's had scans. There's some indifferent news there, but nothing catastrophic. In terms of players coming back, we're at a pretty full bill of health at the moment, so we're in a pretty good space.
And just finally, you mentioned the members and fans coming out on Good Friday. How much would it mean to reward them for doing that, not just this week, but across the whole season?
Oh, look, they've been super. I think Sam Kerr is such a great venue for us. We've had great success there this season and last season, so we want to continue that and reward people that come out and support us there. So if people on Good Friday looking for something to do, they should come out and support us. I think we'll try and give them some good entertainment.